So here's what's been going on. You know who sat down with a... You know who. He sat down for a wide-ranging interview with NBC's Tom Lamas, which will air before the Super Bowl. You don't have to watch it. I'm just telling you when it's on. And he was asked about the growing outrage over ICE raids in Minneapolis, that he claims the lives of two American citizens, the lives of two American citizens. Take a look.
Speaking of Minneapolis, what did you learn?
I learned that maybe we can use a little bit of a softer touch, but you still have to be tough. And to me, it was a very sad incident, two incidents. And, you know, they mentioned the one now, they don't mention the other. Well, I think they were both sad. And you know who feels worse about it than anybody? The people of ICE. I hate even talking about it. Two people out of tens of thousands, okay? And you get bad publicity.
This audience is not having it.
Well, it goes to this question. Is that change of tone? I don't know what change of tone y'all are talking about. But is what he's saying going to make anybody feel any better about the situation? Because didn't the people say no more masks? They wanted identification.
Yeah.
They wanted
Body cams.
And I didn't hear any of that. So is this kind of Band-Aid, this lightweight Band-Aid going to make any difference?
Well, he hasn't fired Kristi Noem.
No.
You know, and she's, Kristi Noem is the one who, right after a couple of these people were killed by ICE, immediately labeled them domestic terrorists without even skipping a beat. And he has, and I have to point out here that Jared Moskowitz, who is a Democrat from Florida, I want to show you a tape because he's on the same page as I am right now because Kristi Noem, the dog killer, remember who she is?
Cricket's killer.
She's the one who killed the dog, and the dog was not sick.
May she rest in peace.
Yes.
The dog or,
Chris.
Okay, here it is.
Cricket.
Time to fire her. Why hasn't it happened? I know what I need to do. I need to remind the president who he used to be.
You're fired. 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 You're fired.
You would fire the weakest link of your team. People loved it when you fired people, Mr. President. But now someone convinced you firing people is weakness. That's why ratings are down, Mr. President.
So he's saying, you know, he fires everybody, but not the people that would really give it a soft touch.
Yeah, well, they're overburdening their own system. There was a immigration attorney, Julia Lee, who admitted to a judge that she wanted him to hold her in contempt so she could go away for 24 hours to jail to rest because she had 88 cases given to just her.
She used to work for ICE and as an attorney, and then she transferred over to the U.S. Attorney's Office in Minnesota to help with the immigration cases and received 90 cases. And the judge is yelling at her, and she's like, you know what? Please put me in jail so I can get some
Well,
free.
and then she says, what do you want me to do? And he's like, if anything, this ought to be a warning, kind of, you know, saying you guys are overburdening. And they're not getting it right beyond the deaths of two citizens and the kind of the citizen-on-citizen looking Civil War appearance of all of this. You've got 73% booked into detention centers of these people have no criminal record whatsoever. They've also snagged 170 U.S. citizens. Only 5%...
That we know of.
Yes, only 5% had violent criminal convictions. So you're not even getting it right. You're overburdening the system with false things, and people are being detained.
It was never about really finding the criminals, was it? It was always about causing chaos, making everybody
No, but you're
scared.
literally breaking the whole system.
Well,
Like,
and to that point, though, so 65% of Americans have said that ICE has gone too far, and that's 10 points up among Republicans in the last year alone, because they're seeing this and they were promised it's going to be the worst of the worst. It's going to be convicted criminals, which 97% of Americans support deporting those people once they've had due process. But there's this poll that I've noticed fellow Republicans keep going back to that says basically 47% of Americans support mass deportations. Anyone who came here undocumented should go back. I reject that. I think that there is far more nuance to that. I think that people answer a poll and they're like, yeah, I guess if you came here and you broke the rules, you should go back. But when it's in your community, when it's a caregiver you know, when it's someone working at your local restaurant, when it's somebody that you've known and loved and seen invest in your community, they feel very different. And that's why these numbers are plummeting.
Yes.